If you're looking for a career in trade, maybe you're not just looking for any job. You're looking for something that will put food on your table. You're looking for a future, a career whereby you plan your life with, that has a very, very bright future. Something that if you have the certification right now, you can get a job at least within a week or two, like the week or two maximum within 2 weeks. Something that you can move from any job with. You have your certification, and something that you don't need to spend 6 months in school. Within a month, you already have the certification and you've gotten a job with it. I have a line for you. I have a platform for you. My name is Taiwan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a technician here in Canada, and I talk more about blue collar jobs here in this wonderful country called Canada. If this is your first time watching my video, don't forget to click on the like and the subscribe button. I talk more about trade jobs in Canada because it's my line. So I believe I'm the best person to say, to give you guys the insight, more about the trade world in Canada. As an NDT technician in Canada, most of these equipment big company use, the crane, the man lift, the dump trucks, all these heavy equipment, all these big company use. After a while, after using them for a while, so they have to pack it to do a quality assurance. And the person they call, the sector they call, this is not fixing. The technician fix any problem that is wrong with the machine. It's not anything technical, but they have to call a quality assurance to come and assess those machines if it's still worthy, because these are machines that are lifting things. These are machines that are like people are using day to day, and they don't want a day whereby maybe they will have an accident or something will happen. So now they don't want to have a problem with their machine, or especially incidents, occurring at the place of work, maybe due to the machine in bad shape or anything. It is not the work of the technician to do that. It is the work of the quality assurance. And we don't call them quality assurance. We call them the NDT, non-destructive technician. Maybe this will be your first time of hearing that name. So it's a sector in heavy duty. There are bugs here, there are mosquitoes in this park. So it is the work of the NDT to check the machine, to put the machine in so many forms. They have their own equipment also, and they have their own separate way. Like, it is not the work of a technician, like maybe a mechanic or anything, to do that. It is their own way, to check the machine, to check the man lift, to check those heavy equipment if it is still strong, especially it is iron, and if the machine bend, if those iron shows a sign of weakness, then it has to go. It means that it doesn't pass an NDT, so the non-destructive. So now their work is just to check if that equipment is still in good shape. So that is why, if you're in Canada watching me, maybe you are in heavy duty line, in every machine, in every heavy equipment, there's always an NDT logo on it. Like, it's once in a year testing. So now there's always an NDT certified, stamp on every heavy equipment in Canada. So it is the work of the NDT technician to check the equipment, to assess the equipment, if it's in the good shape. I'm in the park, so there are so many kids, this story, showing up in my background, and I have to end this video, restart again and all that. Hey, don't touch the camera, it's expensive. So it's the work of the NDT to check the equipment. Don't touch it. Don't touch it, huh? Yeah, don't touch it. Give me high five. High five. High five. High five. So it's the work of the NDT to check the equipment to see if if the equipment is still in perfect shape. If there's any sign of weakness in the iron, like it's bending or there's a rust or anything, don't touch it. Yeah. So they like the machine is gone, like they have to, maybe fix it, or if it's something that is unfixable, like they have to like abandon it, bring some another one and order. So that machine doesn't pass an NDT, and they have to find a solution for that. Now, in simple term, that is the work of the NDT. So now, and their jobs is not only on NDT, even in our hospitals. There are some all these MRI machines and some other big machines they use in the hospital. In everywhere machine, every equipment are being used. So there is always an NDT technician. So coming once in a year, coming every time and all that. So I'm just saying once in a year because that is the line that I am. So they all do come once in a year. So to certify each machines and all that. So and most company has so many machines, like every time they are always available to certify each machines, which is set of machines that all these big companies use. The same thing in hospitals, the same thing in what's it called, in all those shopping malls, everything, like anywhere and every equipment is being used, there will always be an NDT certified. So on their stamp on those machines. Now, in simple terms, that is the work of the NDT. At least the way I view them. And I have so many NDT friends. So I know so many NDT colleges, companies and all that. So like we have Covad and we have so many. It's like so many. So now, and how can you become an NDT technician? The thing is that you don't need to have any knowledge of anything. Like you don't need to surprise you, you can even apply to become an NDT technician without the certification. Most companies we can take you in if you show the willingness, that you are ready to go through the training and everything, and they will sponsor you to school. Like they are, I know so many companies like. Because of this video, I had to like call so many companies like, hey, I don't have the certification, like can I apply? They'll be like, yeah, you can apply. Like most companies, because the certification is just like 2-3 weeks maximum, a month course, so they are willing to to take you to as a staff, to pay you and to send you to the school. So now while being on training, while being their staff, so I don't want you to live your life on luck. My own advice is to get the certification. At least if you're in Alberta, there's NEET, so the Northern Alberta Institute of Science and Technology offer the course, and it's just 3 weeks cost $1,000. You can apply if you're in Alberta. If you're not in Alberta watching me, anywhere, any province, just type in NDT technician, course or certification. There will be somewhere. There are so many private colleges, government colleges offering that course. So you can, especially all the science and technology colleges, they are offering the course, and you can you can just go for the course, roughly maybe $1,000. It is better. Even I would advise someone to go for that instead of forklift certification, because NDT has a future. After getting the certification, you get NDT level 1, and after a while you can go for level 2, and there are so many other branches, advanced courses also within that. So you can go for the level 3 and all. So it's a career, and it's not something that, okay, let me just do it for a while. No, it's a career, and there is future in it. So now the minimum pay for an NDT technician here in Alberta, I don't know about any other province, here in my location in Alberta, so they pay them roughly $28 for a level 1 technician. So now with the certification, I don't know about if you don't have the certification, so and they take you in, maybe they'll start with 25 or so, but with the certification Then depending on the company also matters, factors and all that. But on Indeed, I check around and I see that the minimum pay for an Indeed technician here in my province here is $28 and above, depending on what you'll be doing. If you have a class 5, you have your class 5 education, your class 5 license, your driver's license with it. I don't know, I think in Ontario they call it class 1 or something, that'll be class A or something, I don't know, I might be wrong to know. But in Alberta, we call it class 5 license. So if you have your class 5 license, you will be paid more. At least you'll be paid from 30 and above, because you'll be driving to meet different customers like companies to do their NDTs and everything, and they have to pay you for the inconvenience and all that. So instead of going for forklift, instead of going for, I don't know what you have in plan, and instead of you just sitting down, looking for a job, not seeing anything, at least just waiting for a company to show up and what's it called, and take you in, instead of you looking for McDonald's job, to superstore, those retails job, or those $15 per hour job. Right now, I'll advise you to just look for an NDT. This is a platform, like this is a way for you. You can just give it a shot. Anybody can do it. I'm going to add in some videos of some of the things like you might be doing, depending on the company you're working with. So I'm not, is it like they work in different organizations. Like you find them in every organization that works with NDT equipment. So now, and one thing I want you to understand is that in this country, you just have to start somewhere. You just have to start from the bottom and build yourself to the top. And your foreign degree doesn't really count. At least if you're watching me, you will ever understand that going to an interview, they will not even ask for your degree. Like, hey, let's see your degree. Like, let's see if you have a BSc, AMSc, all those things. They care more about certification, and especially their own recognized certification. Something that they know that, oh, this person really have that Canadian experience, that Canadian certification. Canadian experience really counts in this country, and having their own certification would, separate you from the others. And this is something that I would recommend for anybody, male, female, to go for. It's a very nice job. I know people that are doing it, and that is why I'm, bringing it to my family on YouTube. So you can just take a chance from it. Wearing the name, but it's a line. So in FDT, so in trade jobs, and yeah, you can take advantage of it. Look at Indeed, check some other videos on YouTube, see if it's something that you can do and take advantage of it. So this will be the end of my video. If you have any question or anything to ask me, don't forget to click on the like and the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.